Hi, welcome. I was asked to show how I'm going to recover this planner. This is from the Target, not Target, Dollar Tree. And it's just the student planner, and this is what's new out right now. And it goes from July of this year to June of next year, so it just covers the school year. Anyway, it's a pretty nice planner. Anyway, what you want to do is look for ones that have that plastic lining. That will save you from having to laminate the paper. If you have a laminator, then you don't have to worry about that. But if you don't and you want to save the expense, then go ahead and look for a planner that has the sleeve. I saw recently at the Dollar Tree as well that they have their regular planners for 2017 out as well, and they also have that plastic sleeve. So you're just going to need cutters or scissors, some kind of adhesive, and paper. Whatever paper you want. If you wanted to make this completely Dollar Tree, you could. Dollar Tree has some beautiful different papers. They also have some really pretty calendars as well that you could use. I've seen people do that, use the calendar and the pictures from the calendar to cover these. So that's a great idea. As well as the gift bags, you could use a gift bag and do this. And I'm actually going to do another one with a gift bag, so I'll show you that one as well. But anyway, I'm just going to go ahead and trace this. And I'm realizing I need two pieces of paper for this one, so that's why I think I'm looking through the paper pack to decide which ones I want to use. But I'm just going to go ahead and trace this out, and then we're going to cut it out. And you want it to be the exact size of the planner, not any bigger, because if it's bigger, it won't fit back into that plastic sleeve well. It'll be a tight squeeze. So I'm just measuring to make sure it's right. Then I'm going to go ahead and pick out a page for the back, and I liked that striped one with the heart. I thought that was a good accent page, so you have your polka dots and your stripes. So I'm going to use that for the back page of the planner. Just go ahead and trace it out again, and then trim it down. And I'm deciding which side I want it on, front or back. I thought I want the polka dots there for the front, so go ahead and use that. And then what you're going to do now is just get your glue out, any kind of glue, as long as it's has a pretty durable stick. So you want to I'm using this tape runner here, and then you'll see I run out of tape through this project, so then I have to use double-sided tape. And what you're going to do is you want to line it up with that crease in the middle. You do not want to cover that crease. So you want to go right to the edge of that crease, but not over it. So, and the same thing on the other side. You want to go right to the edge of that crease. You want to leave a little tiny space. You can see that I have that there. So when it bends, it has a place to move. You can see the space there. But that's okay. That's exactly how you want it to look. And then now I'm just going to go back through here and trim off some of the excess paper because it was just a tiny bit overlapping. And I thought it would fit in my my paper trimmer there, but it didn't. So I'm just using the scissors to go ahead and just trim that up. And like I said, you really only need the scissors anyway. You don't need to have a paper trimmer if you don't have one. Do not let that stop you from doing this. There you go. Just trimming it up. And I really like this idea. I've done this before. I actually did this when I was in high school with gift wrapping paper and a Mead notebook to make my own planner. Because they have the Franklin Covey ones when I was young. That was the only planners I really knew of, and I could not afford it. So I just would use a Mead notebook, and I would recover it with the gift wrap paper as for the different seasons. So I had I think I did like a fall one and a Christmas one and a birthday one for my birthday in the spring. So it just made it really fun. And the paper was thin enough that I could just take it right off. And then they didn't have washi tape, or if they did, I didn't know. So I just used clear tape for the corners. So you could do that as well. It's another option. I'm just going to go ahead and round the corners here. And I just wanted to use up that scrap paper. I didn't want any of it to go to waste. So I'm just using that as a decorative kind of theme. And then I'm going to go ahead and use that black washi tape. And then what you're going to want to do is center that. You want to put it on when it's closed like that, okay? And just kind of center it, right in the middle, and then fold it over. Um, there you go. And then when you open it up, it will crease a little bit, and that's okay. That's exactly how you want it to work. So it creases a little bit there, but that's just fine. And to reinforce it, I'm going to put another side of washi on either side. And that just reinforces it. And as well as I think it looks really pretty. So that's what I'm doing there. And just trimming it down. And I'm going to do the other side. And you could use any washi that you wanted. Or like I said, when I was younger, I just used Scotch tape. And you also can use your composition notebooks. I know they have those as well. So that's another option. But now that Dollar Tree, has these planners, it's great. There's no need to use the notebooks unless you want to. You could do a weekly one as well. So there, I'm just going to go ahead and stick those down. I like the idea of putting the stripes on the polka dots and the polka dots on the stripe, just to kind of give it a little accent patch kind of look. And you can really decorate these any way you want to. The sky's the limit. You could use stickers. I just end up using just the washi tape here, but you can use washi tape, stickers, embellishments, little gems, anything that you want really. I've seen people do different weave patterns and put on there with their washi tape. Anything, I'm just going to go ahead and just use these few washi tapes that I have with the little Mickey Mouse theme on there. So I'm just offsetting them. And, I thought I wanted it underneath that, so I pulled it back up, and then you'll see later on I end up putting the tape over the top of it because I like the look of it better. Like I said, this is just to your preference and whatever you want. So that's what I'm doing there. I'm using this one as well. This one has a little Donald Duck on there. Super cute. And I think I actually got these on Amazon if you guys are interested in where I got those. I believe I ordered them there. A lot of times I want a certain theme washi and if I can't find it here, I'll just go to Amazon and look. You can pretty much find anything there. But like I said before, Dollar Tree has great washi tape themselves. I use it a lot. And you can just use your Dollar Tree washi. Anytime you can find washi for $1, you should be all over that. I'm just continuing to decorate this with my washi. I just want to make a little page, a little flag there, not page flag, but a little flag with the washi tape. So that's what I'm doing. Just continue to decorate it. You can decorate this anyway. I just love that glitter, but it wasn't very sticky. So I don't tend to use that a lot. It's just not very sticky. It kind of comes up a little bit. But it's not a problem here in the planner because it'll be in that sleeve. You could also do a coloring page. I just thought of that. You could color a color page and then, like, from a coloring book and use that as well. Anyway, I'm realizing that square is crooked, and I don't know if I just cut with the polka dots, if I cut that paper off or what, but it was bothering me. And then I'm going to go ahead and stick this back in the sleeve. I like that red washi tape, but it looks a little Charlie Brown to me. Not Disney. You just go ahead and stick it right back in there. And then the washi tape stuck in the corner there. So I'm just, pushing it back down. It's not a big deal. And then when I put it back in there, it's still giving me a little bit of an issue. So I go ahead and just use that card and just squeeze it or push it down there. Then I'm grabbing all the extra paper, and I'm deciding to go ahead and figure out what I want to do with it. I didn't want to waste it all. So I am going to go ahead and make a pocket with it. That's what I'm doing here, so I can use all that. And this is just those 2 pages of 12 by 12 paper. So that's all you need to do this, and you can make this pocket and the cover. So I'm going to go ahead and, I folded that side down there. I'm going to glue that down. And this will be the outside of the pocket. And then I'm going to decorate the back with the leftover scraps as well. And then I run out there of my glue. So I'm going to grab my Dollar Tree 2-sided tape. And like I said, you could use this. You could also just use regular Elmer's glue or the glue stick. I just wanted something that was going to be kind of durable. And honestly, probably the Elmer's glue would have worked just fine. I'm just going to cut that extra piece off there. I'm going to go ahead and use the stripes on the other side. And then I end up, I like the look of the stripes going 2 different directions, so that's why I'm going to use the stripes. And I thought that was cute with a different direction. I just kind of wanted this to look, you know, kind of like a patchwork quilt. Thought the idea of that was kind of cute. Honestly, if you wanted to just use a bunch of scraps yourself for the front cover, that might be even cute. Make it look like a little quilt. And like I said, I'm out of my glue runners out, so I'm just using that double-sided tape. So I'm putting those pieces together there so I don't have to try and cut that tape in half. So I just put it on those 2 pages and cut it apart and stick those down. I'm just trimming it up there. And then I'm going to go ahead and use some more washi tape to just seal up the bottom there. That's what I'm doing there. I just want to make sure I enforce that really well, so that's why I'm doing another side, just so that nothing will come out the bottom. I'll go ahead and flip it around and keep going. And then I'm going to go ahead and center it with the page there. And I'm using that glitter washi to put it in the middle there. And you want to, when you put it down, you're going to want to put it offset just a little bit so that you don't need to worry about it getting in the crease there. Because I feel like if it was over just too much, it might bulk up that middle. So you don't want to do that. And then just flip it over and do the other side like that. And you're going to do it all the way to the top like I showed you there. Just make sure you're covering however far you went up with that washi tape to go up this equally on the other side. And I'm just going to round the corner. I thought that looked cuter up there at the top. And then I'm just going to go ahead and decorate July since July's almost over. I just thought I'd do that for my daughter. When I give this to her, I'm going to give this one to her. Then I'm going to do another one, like I said, and I think I'm going to use a gift bag, so I can show you guys that tutorial as well if you're interested. I'm just covering up the top there with the washi, and I left the words, the days of the week uncovered because I thought that that blue went well with the theme. But you could easily cover that up as well and then put stickers up there or write over it. And then I'm going to use, um, I'm just getting out some different list pads to kind of show you guys some options of things you can use. There's some labels, if you could put labels in there as well. I'm going to do this really simply just to give you guys an idea. I'm looking for my notepads, and I think I finally found them. I really like those post-it notes from the Dollar Tree that go in the binders. They're great. So those are from the Target Dollar Spot, and I believe I got these over their Memorial Weekend. They had their different things there. I think that's where I got these, but they're great for July as well. So I'm just going to go ahead and size that up and put it in there. I thought that would be pretty on the side there. And I really like this pad because you can write over that red. It's not too strong that you can't see what you're doing. I'm going to go ahead and use a glue stick. And it comes out purple so you can see where you put it, but then it dries clear. So I kind of got it on my planner there, but it dries. It's not a problem. And then I'm going to go ahead and cut that up for the squares and just use that. And I really like this paper because it's thin, so it doesn't bulk up your planner too much. So see, you don't need a bunch of stickers if you don't have them. Just use what you have on hand. And this little notepad paper is just great. And I know the Dollar Tree offers some really cute ones, and the Target Dollar Spot always has seasonal ones as well. And for $1, I think there's at least 100 pages. That's a great deal. So you can afford to use a few pages for your planner, to use it as, for decoration. Then I decided around that corner. I'm trying to see if I can get the number to show through there, but my corner rounder isn't quite big enough. But it's okay. I decide I'm going to, just going to go ahead and write it on there anyway. But I've seen people do it before where they have a little corner rounder and it shows the number still. So since I cut those other papers wrong, I cut them too short. I'm going to go ahead and cut this one. But I like the different look of the different look anyway. So you can use as many of these as you want to. And again, I really like these because the colors are muted in the middle, so you can write in there and be able to see what you're writing, so the design doesn't take over. I'm just going to figure out where I want to place those, kind of laying them all over. Anyway, this is just really fun. I love doing planners. I have so many of them, I know, but this really they make me happy, and you know what? Whatever makes you happy, do it. So I was going to put that there, but I decided I'm going to put another paper in there, so I wanted to move it over so I don't mess it up. And you could do this if you wanted to with all the different boxes. I just wanted to put a few in there just to show you guys an idea. And I don't think I would fill them all in anyway if if it was my planner. But I'm just going to go ahead and put that on the bottom just to add to it. It's really cute. And then I wanted to put another notepad in there just for extra lists. Because this is just a monthly planner, I'm probably going to need more room to write, so I want to add this there. And again, the great thing about this is it's thin paper, so it doesn't bulk up your planner too much. And even then, who cares? It's your planner. You can do what you want. I would just use a headband if it starts to get a little too full to keep it closed. But honestly, I think this is just really cute. Just use whatever you guys have on hand. go ahead and put that in the middle, kind of centering it. And I'm not going to do all the way up like I did with that pocket. I did that more to reinforce that pocket, but this one I'm just going to do it on the paper. And I'm centering it there, kind of folding it so I can see. I'll set it just a little bit and then go ahead and stick it in there. I'm going to do the other side and make sure you're putting that washi tape over the middle of the little list and the planner. And I used that gift card there to kind of seal the corner, to seal the edge, and that worked great, so I recommend doing that. And I'm just going to go ahead and write the dates on there for what I covered up. So write them back on there. And then I wanted to use those little note flags. So I'm just putting a few on the month itself. So you could either do it that way or you could put them someplace else. But I just put a few on the monthly view there so you can use them as you need them, as ideas or things come up. And I was thinking about adding that in to do like another list in there, which you could totally do that. But I decided against it just for this one since the month's almost over. And then I'm missing the month up there, so I'm going to go grab my Dollar Tree letters and go ahead and put them up there. And I found the blue and then the red. I decided the red was better because it, accented that blue. And then I wanted to stick that in there. And I love this because it's so thin that it doesn't take up a lot of space. And so I'm just trying to decide how I want to put it in there. And I could have used washi tape there, or I could double-sided tape to the plastic divider, but I decided just to put it right there in the middle. And that double-sided tape works great. So then I'm going to go ahead and center it right there. I didn't want to cover up that sleeve. I wanted to leave a little space because when you close it and open it, I know that sleeve moves a little bit. So there, I'm just going to go ahead and put the list there in the front, kind of show you guys where you can put things. And then I decided I wanted a bag for the back there, just another spot to put things. And so that's from the Target Dollar Spot as well. They're just little treat bags. I'm just going to go ahead and use washi tape to stick that in, just like I did the other ones. Anyway, just using some more Mickey Mouse washi tape. And you could really add as many of these as you wanted to. So, and I might change this out by the seasons as well. And then I decided that the bottom needed a little bit more reinforcement just in case I put anything in there because that paper is pretty thin. So I'm just going to line the bottom there with some more washi tape just to make it look cute. Anyway, that's it, guys. You can do whatever you want. You can add more or less. I just want to give you guys a few ideas of how to do it. And like I said, I'm going to give this one to my daughter, and I'll do another one for myself, and I'll be happy to show that one as well, so you have another idea. But thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.